it hard being a dad?
Mama, I'm a champion. Mama, I'm a champion. Yes, I am a champion. Yes,
It's your boy MK on the beat.
Umemtafuta wapi?
Kila pahali kwa nyumba.
Kila pahali ni wapi?
Kwa gym, bedroom, pale, hapa. Dad. Kukuliza hapa. Nilikuwa nasema it's hard being a dad.
Liro umesema?
Kifle naka hata onekani naka kama tu.
Nani amefinyia kitu ametoa ile kitu tulikuwa na watch na Liron?
Adobe.
Liron amelalia remote.
Sijalalia remote, niko na remote.
Then why is it doing that?
Na sijai.
See now. Wow.
Itajileta.
Hiyo ishatoka.
Must be nice.
Nitaipata tu.
Aya, pause it. Aya, we mbona Lola ameuliza alafu ka giggle. What's funny?
Anadhani ni rahisi.
Huh?
Anadhani ni rahisi tu. Mimi sitaki.
Anadhani rahisi. Okay. We now umesema it's easy.
Yes. Nimesema tu ni easy tu.
How defend the answer?
Sina nini ya kudefend, but nimesema tu ni rahisi.
You assume that it's easy?
Yes.
It's not easy. Dad. Acha nikwambie, nyoe hizi hebu uoneshe. Nyoe hizi ndevu ziko hapa ndo zinakuwa zinakume feel kama ni hard being a dad. Uzinye tu na hapa za armpit. Nikwambie aje?
Kwani shaikuwa dad?
Endelea.
Unafaa kutulipia school fees, ujilipie school fees, ulipie Rosie school fees, ulipie Shante, ulipie Aiden.
Acha tuendelee. Nani ako wapi? Brianna ako? So Brianna is not in the house. Haina shida, kuja Lola. Chana naye. Haya. So basically
Wait,
basically being a it's hard being a dad. Focus. Yeah, being a dad is very hard. Being a father is not that hard. Being a father is basically making someone pregnant. Wanazaa mtoto. Being a dad means being there all through. Now that one is very hard. Are you listening?
yes.
You guide when you say being a dad is not hard, your turn will come. Then you'll revisit this video. Then you'll check. So what happens is this. Once you're a dad, that means you are in charge. It means you have to take care of everything. But the question is, while you take care of everything as a dad, who's taking care of you?
God.
Yourself.
God is taking care of you.
Okay.
And you're also taking care of yourself.
Most of the time, most dads don't remember or don't have the time or the luxury to take care of themselves. Because they're busy taking care of every other person. You're taking care of, if you have a wife, you're taking care of your wife. Because most of the time, pesa ya mwanamke inakuwa pesa ya mwanamke. Okay? So unapata pesa ya mwanamke haiwezi wasaidia. Na akikuwa nao pia anaficha. Lola, focus. Okay? Akikuwa na anaficha. Pesa yake ni pesa yake. pesa mwanaume ndo pesa kila mtu. So from rent to steamer to maji to wifi to Netflix to school fees to transport to chakula to manguo to hospitali to everything ya family yake. Dad. Then remember dad pia labda ako na family, parents, either ako na siblings, brother, sister, nani, ako na friends, ako na nini. All of those people are looking up to him. And while this is happening, nobody's looking after your mental health. Unakuja kwa nyumba, mtoto ameenda amefail mtihani na umeng'ang'ana, umemlipia school fees, mdozi amekutreat vibaya, unakuja home, mtoto ni kichwa ngumu, mwingine amekuwa mwizi, mwingine anavuta bangi, mwingine ni mlevi, mwingine anakujibu vibaya. Sometimes unapata bibi yako anaambia watoto wako vitu mbaya kuhusu baba yenu, hata hawajalingi, unaona anashindanga hata yuko hapa, sasa unaenda kutafuta do. And some fathers also when they realize nyumba iko very toxic, wanajitoa, so wanapitianga tu na salimia watoto nini, baba yenu yuko hapa, mimi niko na nyinyi, na sasa your dad is the one who's paying for everything. It's normally difficult. That is why most men normally die faster than their wives. Unapatanga there's a lot of widows than widowers. Widowers is the male. Widows ni mabibi wenye bwana wao amekufa. So mabwana anazeeka haraka, wanakuwa wagonjwa haraka, wanakufa because nobody is taking care of them and they have a lot of pressure and they have nobody to let it out to.
Can let it out to me.
Yeah, you can do that, but now most men, if you do that, you're considered a weak man. And other men will also laugh at you, they will joke, they will mock you, they'll do whatever. So as a man, even if you haven't figured out what is happening, you have to pretend like you figured out. Most of the decisions we make, we don't know. As dads, we try. I've never been a father before. It's the first time I'm being a father. So we try. So that's why sometimes
First
when you
time.
sit down, yeah.
Ukinipata, hiyo ndio ilikuwa first time.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm being a father. I'm being a dad.
Like
to you guys, all of you guys. I've never lived before, that's what I mean.
Oh.
And the way I raise you is not the same way I raise Ada. It's not the same way I raise Nani. Wewe si hata unajua ni kichwa ngumu. Si unajua? Hamujui? Exactly. Venye na kuraise si venye na raise, huyu ako na attitude. Venye na kuraise, venye na raise si venye na raise, huyu ako cheeky.
Cheeky na manisha.
Hizo ni kora zako ndogo ndogo. Venye na raise si venye na raise Brianna. Brianna is also very different. So the way I'm parenting you is not the same I'm parenting every other person. Juzi umenikosea, nilikuchapa. But I was supposed to. Just looked at you. Then you are a grown up. Stop making silly mistakes that you'll regret. So when that happens as a dad, you sit down and just look at, and you keep quiet. Then when mukisha toka, sahi nafika 9, mukisha kula mnaenda kwa bed. What do you think I remain doing here? I'll sit down, think, plan. Sasa unaniambia, dad, we want books. Dad, we want swimming. Mimi mshaniambia, nimeingia saa hizi, nimeambia mnataka kwenda wapi? Dinner. Niwapeleke dinner. Na leo mmetoka wapi?
Leo.
Mlienda wapi? Salon. Very good. Hizo nyinyi amonangi, oh dad, vyatamu ni mbaya. Dad nini? Nani akwa mgonjwa? Dad, nani nini? Dad, everybody dad. Everything comes to you. It doesn't matter mwenye amwambia. It doesn't matter. I'm just explaining. Mera, listen.
Yes.
I'm just explaining being a dad is not as easy as most people see it. And sometimes it's not even about the financial part. Financial part is like 50%. The other 50% is the rest. All of your problems you always expect, even if you have a wife and she has problems, she'll expect you to solve it. Anakuja kuvent, other if it's not financial problem. And you have nobody to go to. So unless you have a very good wife, then at least you'll have a cushion kidogo. Ama you have a good parent when you're na muendea. Ama you have a good friend. Ama you have a good therapist. If you don't have, most men, no. Therapist only Uncle Leslie. Most men are very depressed. Most fathers, most dads. That is why when most of them ni walevi ama wanatumia any other substance abuse. Anasema acha nilewe niende kwa ile nyumba ni nini. And then as a man, if you can't provide, most people consider you useless. But when a woman can't provide, it's okay. But still the same women are saying they want equality. We need to be equal. So where tunapatania wapi? If we need to be equal and I'm living with a woman in this house, inafaa nikilipa rent nusu anatoa nusu. Nikilipa school fees yenyu nusu, mama yenyu anatoa nusu. Does that happen? Exactly. I do everything from clothes to whatever. Lakini tena bado ikifika tena kutukanwa ukiokotwa huko tena unaambiwa. Mpaka unakaa chini unaangalia hivi. Like, that's the way it happens. Mwanamke akiprovide once inakuwa ni show. Mimi nakufeed, I'm taking care of everything nini. So it's not as easy to be a man, and only a man can tell you. A woman cannot tell you that. Kwa mwanaume ni rahisi, no. The same mimi sisema kwa mwanamke ni rahisi. I don't know. I've never been a woman. But I see the struggles they go through. But I know the struggles I go through as a dad. So Lola, to answer you, being a dad is not easy.
Being a daughter is not easy.
Being a daughter is not easy.
Acha nikwambie. First, shule, it takes half of your brain. Of English, maths, ICT, environmental, hygiene, kila kitu. Half of your brain. Unarudi home, umechoka, wamekujazia homework. Unafaa kuandika sijui 1 to 1000.
Okay. So basically, your complaint is just education. Do you know as a child which responsibility you have? Leon, what's your responsibility?
As in kazi nafaa kufanya kwa nyumba.
General, as a human being fully, what's your responsibility?
I know mine.
Are you Leon?
Kuongea kuhusu responsibility. As in kwa nini? Kwa nyumba.
I've told you general.
General.
You're not listening.
Personal.
I am taking care of myself, being responsible for stuff.
Which stuff?
Toa vyombo kwa meza.
Wow.
So ni responsibility. Don't dad. Kurelax. Nakula like simple. My responsibility is to take care of my body, to take care of myself. Oh, body is the same. To take care of my body, to be a daughter, to work hard, and to live a long life.
My responsibility yangu ni kuwa a better version of myself.
That's not responsibility.
Hiyo ni responsibility yangu.
Responsibility.
Wow.
Dad Nalala nasema kwa daughter ni hard enough alisema juu ya donut. Nistaki family. Kwa pajama kikapo kwa kiti.
So, as a child, you basically don't have any other responsibility apart from taking care of yourself. Exactly. So you can't say that being a child is hard. You don't have any responsibility, Lola. If something is dependent on you, na bila wewe hiyo kitu hizi function, that's a responsibility.
Dada chan kuambie. Kitu mimi najua. You know wewe, bado wewe ni mtoto.
Okay.
You're still a child of God. Bado wewe ni mtoto kama sisi tu. In your brain wewe ni mtoto tu kama sisi. Unaona venye saizi mimi ko. Sasa tukupata kama mtoto mdogo. Na huyo ni wewe ukizaliwa.
Lola, not everything you think you need to say. Okay? Yeah, sometimes you zip it. If you don't have points, just zip it. Now listen. For children, your responsibility is you. You're going to school for who? Lola, you're going to school for who?
God. Myself, for myself.
What's wrong with you? Are you going to school for me? Mimi ninajipeleka shule kivya?
For me. Unasema tunaenda kwa shule for us. Lakini ukifail, unaanza kasirikia.
Discipline, exactly. Because I'm wasting my money to help you prepare your future for you.
Seme mtu anajaribu the hardest anaweza lakini bado anafeli.
Aya, huyo mtoto anakuanga number 1. Akona vidole ngapi?
10.
Wewe uko na ngapi?
2.
Wewe uko na ngapi?
Mimi niko na 10.
So what's the difference with you and the other child?
Mimi hadi sijui.
You used to perform poorly. You started performing better. Mikono zingine ziligrow. What changed? Your attitude towards education. You never used to like school. Then when you changed your attitude towards school, you started performing well. Agreed? Same thing. Huyu attitude yake. You used to be very sharp.
Kwani nani amesema saizi siko sharp? Hiyo nilikuwa napeana example.
You just slowed down. Even this guy over here used to be very sharp. See what happened? You just slow down, you just relax.
Because just slow down. Mimi na Brianna hapa tu. Chanova alisema hivyo.
Kwani unasoma na mimi?
Mimi
so,
na Lola.
Hey, listen.
Si mtoke hapa na Brianna.
Your responsibility is you. When you go to school, it comes down to you. Ukikula utoe vyombo, oshe hizo vyombo. Hiyo chakula nani amekula? You. Ukitoa hizo vyombo hapo ulikuwa unataka nikutole? Ukienda uoge ni nani naosha? Ukiweka manguo zako vizuri ni nani? If you don't go do some silly mistakes, uanguke chini uvunjike huko, who are you taking care of? It is you. So as a child, it's the easiest thing you can do. I know it has its challenges because this is the first time you're being a child. But let people who have been children before, it's okay. Let people who have been children before and made mistakes tell you, usifanye hii na usifanye hii. And if you go do it, the consequences, you face them. Lola, yani ulisha log off kitambo sana.
Tatu na kusikiza masikio zangu sikwa.
Na nisikia hivi. Anyway, in conclusion, no, let me just conclude. Nimesha log off.
This is a log off.
Never ever in your life think that being a dad is easy. It's not.
Being a dad,
no matter
being
what.
A mom.
I'll not speak about a mom because I'm not a mom. I've never been a mom. So let the moms they'll speak for themselves on the comment section below. However, I'll speak for dads. Being a dad, I have to be strong no matter what I'm going through. And when I open that door and you guys hug me and go like, Dad, how are you? I'm fine. And I'll peck you and you'll sit down here and you'll do whatever. You guys go to bed, then I'll remain here now figuring out how to sort the problem. At hand. Kweni shida ya shule, kweni shida rent, kweni shida nini, kweni biashara, kweni wapi, kweni familia yangu, kweni health. Sometimes we're even sick as dads. We don't go to the hospital because you look at the money, you're like, nitalipia huyu mtoto aende hospitali ama mimi ndo nijilipia. Unakaza, unameza painkiller. And there's even much more that I haven't even said about being a man and being a dad. And above all, nobody cares. Do you think being a dad, you'll come down and sit down and say, oh, nobody cares. When you're a dad, nobody cares.
Dad.
Ni wewe na Mungu wako.
You are lying to yourself. God cares.
That's why I said ni wewe na Mungu wako. But God is not anybody. God is not a human being.
God is our Father, our first.
Lola, God is not a human being.
As God ni nani kama si human being?
Later on. Wow. Wow.
Si wanachukua form.
Ebu nani ada sign out kwa hii kwanza ndio tumenyane na Liron.
Mumenyane na mimi.
3, 2, 1.